Dharteng Bah Ardent milar bersaya moj bolong Presiden jong Voice of the People Party iaka MDA government halor ka statement kebalami na Chief Minister jong Jela Meghalaya kontrak sangma ta ka baong maka sarkar Meghalaya kan siu tulok hino ikinong tray jong ka district council da ka bakan tho bat banjur ru baka kata ka jing tmul ni ka daw ka badon silendat jong kane ka jing kren jong Chief Minister jong ka Meghalaya kontrak sangma Bat kumjuru Bah Ardent milar bersaya moj ulakan thok jur ya ka sarkar MDA halor ke jingle jongka dak ba pendilele ni penslam ban ai ya ka bha jongka mang pisa kepada hok jong ka district council kepada ban yo na ka sarkar Jela susu Bah Ardent ulakan thok jur bat keren ba himat namar ba ka sarkar MDA ko yo i ba ka pisa ka pampun kan tuj na ka sarkar India sya ka Jela Meghalaya na ka benta banang kentiu susu ya ki edisi kebadon hapok ke Jela Meghalaya. Dari nak kata daw imat ke MDA government ka kuat ban kontrol hi ya ki edisi parok ke badon hapok ke Jela Meghalaya. Tu mentang ya Sngap jing kren jong presiden jong VVP.
I would like to remind that the Deputy Chief Minister of the state had on the 22nd December 2020 stated that the state government is not duty bound to bail district councils out of their financial mess as they come under the purview of the 6th schedule. He further stated that ADCs have their own sources of revenue. He also informed that the state government is only looking for ways and means to clear the outstanding share of taxes to the ADCs. This stand has been reiterated by the Honorable Chief Minister on the 7th August 2025 when he said that it is not the duty of the government to pay salaries for the employees of the ADCs. So now everyone is caught by surprise to see the announcement of the state government to take over the payment of salary of the employees of the ADCs. It has triggered a serious debate and discussion among the people. The people are anxious to know what is the motive behind this move. When one looks on the face of it, one may consider it as a right step to help the employees. It won't be wrong to see it as an act of kindness to share the burden of the ADCs. However, sir, what we are going to discuss today is a pointer towards a bigger issue. So it is quite laughable that the government, which was not willing to release the share of the KHADC and which had manipulated to deprive the rights of MDCs representing urban constituencies. The government who had just recently said that it is not the duty of the government to help the ADCs when it comes to the problem of the employees in the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. It is also very interesting to note that the state government is not keen all along to intervene the problem faced by the employees of the GHADC, Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, even after the completion of 44 months. So, moreover, the state government has not shown any interest to solve the problem faced by the urban constituencies of district councils. Perhaps because these constituencies are not represented by MDCs belonging to the MDA's partner. These MDCs are deprived of schemes which are always entitled as fellow MDCs on the pretext that their areas fall under the municipality. So this is due to the failure of the state government to take up the matter with the Government of India and the ministry concerned that many villages, though they fall under the administration of the municipal, yet they form part of the district council or the tribal areas. It is understood, sir, that once the ministry is seized of the matter, there will be no more scope for the state government to manipulate the funds which are meant for the district council. Sir, does it not sound funny that MDC schemes which are supposed to be implemented by the elected body is now being implemented by the municipal, or in other words, sir, the schemes which are supposed to be implemented by elected body are now being implemented by a body which is not elected. Sir, another point that I would like to raise is that Meghalaya, as we all know, is a cash-strapped and debt-ridden state. And the government is struggling financially to manage the affairs of the state. As it is, Meghalaya's debt to gross state domestic product is still among the Indian states with the highest debt to GSDP ratio. And Meghalaya has a significantly higher debt burden compared to the national average and some other northeastern states. So, it is a matter of fact that ADCs are constitutional bodies that have been mandated with the duties and responsibilities to carry out the day-to-day administration of the councils. So the question here is under which provision of the 6th schedule that the state government decided to pay the salaries for the employees of the ADCs. We are made to understand that the payment of salaries to the employees is not going to be a one-time scheme. Therefore, we need to know from the government the source of funds and the head of accounts that the government is going to operate. So, I would like to refer to the text agreement signed among the Government of India, the state government, and the ANBC. According to the text agreement, sir, there are 2 points that I would like to share in this August House and make a mention in my submission, sir. As per the point 7.2, it was agreed that, I quote, an effective procedure to release funds coming from both state and the central government to the council will be put in place to ensure their utilization for the intended purpose without diversion or delay. A mechanism should be evolved jointly through mutual consultation between state government and the council, unquote. Another point, sir, 7.7, further emphasize that an independent body like the State Finance Commission will be constituted to recommend establishing a proper basis for fund allocations and sharing of tax proceeds between the state government and the autonomous council administration. The Government of India and the Government of Meghalaya will initiate steps for necessary modification in the constitutional and other relevant legislative, procedural, regulatory regime. So it implies that once the State Finance Commission comes into operation, the state government will not be in a position to control or deny the ADCs from availing the funds uninterrupted. Perhaps another reason which led the state government to take this decision because they are aware that huge amount of funds would flow to the council, sir. So therefore, in view of what I've said, I would like to request the state government to increase the budget allocation for ADCs if at all they are really serious with the problem of the district council, sir, and allow them to function independently without too much of interference from the state government. The government should also release immediately the share of the KHADC. And why should the government, for that matter, borders about the success or the failure of the district council. It is a known fact that the failure of these ADCs is because of their own doings and corruption. Therefore, if the government is truly concerned about the well-being of the councils, the state government should not hesitate to initiate an inquiry to find out the real cause that brings ADCs into the present situation. And let the government stay away from the day-to-day administration